Imagine you're an Egyptian pharaoh. What would your life be like? You're born in Thebes between 1090 and 1060 BCE. Congratulations, you've hit the jackpot. The moment you open your eyes, fate has decided you're no ordinary person. In Egypt, where most newborns are destined for a life of labor or struggling to survive, you're born into royalty. So far, the gods seem to favor you. Your birth is marked by grand religious ceremonies, priests chanting, and offerings made to benevolent gods. Your mother, the queen, is busy with royal affairs, too occupied to change your diapers. So, you're handed to a wet nurse for care. In your early years, the wet nurse might feel more like your mother. But don't think being a prince makes you special. Your pharaoh father has multiple wives, all striving to bear him children. A year after your birth, another brother arrives. Think being a prince means an easy win? Dream on. Royalty isn't just luxury, it's constant competition. Every day feels like an audition for the throne. You have two older brothers, and spoiler alert, they don't like you. At age 4, you're sent to a school for princes. While other kids play with toys, you're drowning in math, language, history, and geometry, basically a modern high schooler's nightmare. But you can't complain. You're a prince, and everyone expects you to be a genius. By age 14, your studies shift to hardcore mode, military strategy, governance, and law. It's not just swinging a sword, it's learning to conquer a city with minimal casualties while avoiding an arrow to the head. Then one day, your father drops shocking news that stuns all of Egypt. You're chosen as heir, not your two older brothers. This defies all logic. By tradition, the eldest son, or at least the second, should inherit. Not you, the third in line nobody. Your father knows your brothers will be furious, so he promotes them to priests in Thebes, sending them to chant hymns for life, far from the heart of power. They despise you, their glares sharp enough to kill. If looks could mummify, you'd already be wrapped in bandages. But you don't care. You're the heir now. This is only the third time you've seen your father. In the court, he sizes you up, declaring you chosen by the gods for your wisdom, not birth order. You're Egypt's next pharaoh. Your 21st birthday arrives. For others, it's a celebration. For you, it's another life task. Marriage. Your bride? Your sister. Do you like her? No one cares. The goal is to keep the royal bloodline pure. For consolation, you can take multiple consorts. The wedding is extravagantly lavish, with guests from all of Egypt, everyone pretending it's not an ethical disaster. Years later, your father dies, journeying to the afterlife. As the unifier of Upper and Lower Egypt, the living embodiment of the gods, his funeral is absurdly grand, lavish enough to bankrupt a small nation. While priests chant and mourners wail, you have more pressing matters. Once your father is buried, your coronation begins. Egypt's stability rests on your shoulders. The ceremony lasts days, with endless rituals, hymns, and offerings. Congratulations, you're the new pharaoh. Your first challenge? A financial crisis. Your wedding, your father's lavish funeral, and recent military campaigns have drained the treasury drier than the desert. Your father was a great ruler but a reckless spender. Now you must clean up his financial mess. Every move you make is watched by your father's old advisors, vultures waiting for you to fail. So you do what any shrewd pharaoh would, raise taxes on vassal states. Predictably, there's backlash, even whispers of rebellion. But you're not here to be merciful. A few defiant kings lose their heads, replaced by obedient puppets. The realm quiets instantly. Egypt is back under control. Being a pharaoh isn't just a game of thrones, it's endless work. Meetings, reports, and religious duties suffocate you. You visit temples weekly, the gods claiming a slot on your schedule. But being pharaoh has perks. You live in extreme luxury, never walking, carried everywhere. Servants fan you to keep cool. You feast on delicacies, drink fine wine, and wear jewels that make commoners jealous. But luxury comes at a cost. Wearing a 9-pound wig daily makes your head feel like it's exploding. Heavy gold chains weigh you down like you're training for a marathon. These are symbols of power. You endure them. Years make you wiser, sharper, stronger. You learn to keep priests happy, lest they turn the gods against you. You even find ways to enjoy the throne's crushing weight, to avoid losing your sanity. But aging is an inescapable fate. Your strength fades. Mounting a horse feels like climbing a pyramid. Back pain becomes routine, and you rely on more drugs to keep going. Pharaohs don't retire. Like your father, you have a gaggle of children, potential heirs vying for your throne. You face the... One morning, you lead your royal guard to Thebes for the Opet festival, another procession to show Egypt's love for you. But suddenly, chaos erupts. Your guards turn against you. Amid screams and clashing swords, a palace coup unfolds before your eyes. Instinct drives you to grab a weapon. The moment you grip the sword, muscle memory takes over. Age has weakened your body, but not your instincts. Each strike is precise, lethal, honed by years of war and survival. But there are too many enemies. They cut down your remaining guards and servants one by one. Soon you're the only one standing, scanning their cold, calculating faces. You lock eyes with the leader and demand, "Who sent you?" He sneers. "Your brothers and uncles send their regards." A sword plunges into your chest. Warm blood surges out. The world tilts and your body hits the ground. Your vision blurs, consciousness slipping away. Lying there, you realize your fatal mistake. Thinking your brothers had given up their grudge, you were dead wrong. Regret is useless now. You ruled Egypt well, never failing your people or ancestors. Your father would be proud. Egypt will mourn you, building monuments in your honor. As darkness consumes your consciousness, one thing is certain. Your father and ancestors await you in the afterlife.